again. That is... It's overwhelming. And the game closes. Now, while we load it back up, I may as well start talking. And about that cutscene, I have no idea if that's a nod to me. And I don't want to think it is because I don't want to be egotistical. Because I don't know if it's just a coincidence in how that was written, or that's the game picking up something that's detecting me specifically. Which it might be the game job login thing. I'm not quite sure. It's loud. But yeah. Let's turn this down a little bit. I have no clue if that cutscene and its dialogue has to do with me specifically when it says it. I don't know if that's pre-made already in the game. I don't know if that's just, again, a detection thing. Like, it maybe detects my game jolt login to bring out the specific piece of dialogue, or that's just a nod to, because maybe it was just thrown in as a funny thing for me to find. Since the might have thought I'd go for this without any power-ups. Or boosts. I don't know if I've ever bought one. I've never used one. It's never shown up. But, yeah, that was this game's demo and its current max mode. The current all-active mode on hardcore. And And I need to move my camera out of the way here. I can't. Hang on. There we go. Now you can see the stars. They squeak. Lovely. But, compared to the original, which I think this is partially like a remake and a sort of continuation of the initial game. It's a lot cleaner. Like, even just in this demo, it's so much cleaner than what the original version was. That's not to say the original version was even bad. That on its own had a fair amount of quality to it, and it was quite heavy with content. Sure, it could have been done better in some areas, but it didn't disappoint me. I was surprised when I stumbled upon the game randomly. I was just like, whoa. When did this show up? How did I not find this? And now, having followed this little series for a bit now and seeing what was going to be a remake now cancelled, now back with this, which I think compared to what was going to be, if people were aware, this is a much better direction. It's a lot more concise, and it's definitely a lot less content heavy, which that's fine. You don't need a lot of content. And it still has some cool stuff like a randomized night, endless mode, specifically with your preset. And I like these menus. These instructions are cool. They don't miss anything. And they're explained exactly how they should be, I think. And the little icons are a nice touch, just to give you a little indicator on what can be done. The shop's a nice addition. There's some sense of progression. Gives some incentive to give some different combinations a go, give some nights a go, build up some money to buy accessories. If you need some assistance, you can do easy nights to rack up money for boosts. That paired with Game Door trophies, all these settings for everyone to change to their own accord. Excuse me. It's all very impressive, and it's only a demo. And I'm really excited to see the next half of these characters in this second group, which, if I count correctly, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And that's if we're counting any other secret ones we might stumble upon later. If there is going to be. But no, this is really good. I'm really excited. Just this set on its own, the mechanics flow quite well. I'm a little scared if they're going to be as fast as they are now. I hope it's just balanced the way it is, because it wants a bit more significance for the demos set, and it just wants a bit more difficulty just because you can't add on anything else other than this set of 9. But if it's going to stay that way, then it might stump me. I might be stuck after anything after this. But no, like, just the mechanics flow really well. It's balanced pretty well. The only thing I had a gripe with is I did have the music quite low. I had it on 40 while playing, and that's because the music for playing the max mode, I don't know if it plays on normal or hardcore specifically, but that music is really, really loud, and I can barely hear anything over it. And I know, again, you can adjust the volume, which that's very helpful, but I think if it's going to be the default volume, if it's going to have a default volume of max, maybe adjust some of the audio, because some things are just super loud when they probably shouldn't be. And there was a little audio bug in the ending with one sound lingering. I forgot which one it was. There's some bugs that linger, but they're not too major. They're just, you can close the game and it'll fix it. The main reason I recorded this video was mostly just to answer the question of, is that ending directed at me? specifically, or is that just a detection thing? Because I have no idea. I don't want to sound egotistical. It just, there's my name, and it describes how most people would describe me when they first see me. Like online. So I don't really know. But apart from that, this is great. I'm just very excited to see where this goes. I don't know where it'll go, but I can only hope it's going to turn out great. I don't really know what to say. It's just, this is a good game. It's surprisingly good. You wouldn't really expect it to be, but it just is. In its own right, it just works. That's what we want from a game, for it to work, and that's a lot of fun when things work. But yeah, I'm really curious to see where everything goes. I wonder if this wind streak will have any prevalence, because that is a cool addition. If it does something, then I don't know. Like, increase the money earned overall. That I wouldn't know. Because I keep dying after I get a little streak. And I never paid attention to how much coins I get, but I don't think it increases. But I hope there's some prevalence. I imagine a game draw trophy of some sorts. I'm starting to ramble, but that's okay. This game's good. It deserves the praise, it deserves the attention. And I hope this brings more people around, because, again, this is a surprisingly good game. Just this whole little series. It's turning into a series. It's nothing I would have expected. I'd kill for challenges though. I really want to see challenges, especially mucking around. Like with challenges messing with these settings and changing like hour lengths and that, because that would be a lot of fun. I can imagine like some type of like maybe boss fight or just some kind of long haul. Like 5-minute hour length. Like I don't know. But 5 minutes. It'll be fun, I think. I'll tinker around this game a bit more. I'm not quite sure if there's a trophy behind max mode for this. I haven't got one, and I think that's because the game crashes, but I'm sure you're probably supposed to do it on here. If there's a different ending, I don't know. Or it's not, I'm not using power-ups, I have no clue. But no, I recommend the demo that's currently out, and I highly recommend checking out the game when it comes out. Because I'm sure it'll be great. This is already a great start. But I'll shut up now. I've been going on for long enough. I hope you enjoyed the all-active hardcore mode. Additionally with no power-ups. Rather chaotic, I'll say. What to expect from this little series. Both so far have been chaotic. Full game and demo. But that's a good thing. We want that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I wish you all the best. Bid farewell.